Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Cameron, and I am joined by 2.5 idiots that I call my friends for Battlefield 3. And they are...
I am Ethan.
I'm Donut Lord.
And I am Josh. Pretend I'm not even here. I am just Ethan's backup.
Yes, that's what you are. And we are here with Battlefield 3, my second favorite game.
Your second favorite game.
Yes.
Shut your mouth!
What's your first?
Modern Warfare.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, so we're doing number 1 and then number 2.
2, yeah. Okay. So, I should probably explain what's going on here.
Okay.
So the man in the chair right now, that is Sergeant Henry Blackburn. He is a U.S. Marine. And currently he is being interrogated by the security guys who are a part of Homeland Security. In a way of saying, he essentially is in a load of shit after he shot his commanding officer. Supposedly in an act of national security. And the picture that was just shown there is a guy named Solomon, who he believes is planning on a nuclear attack on New York.
He doesn't know what we want to know. Wait, just hear me out. You want to bury me
So, essentially, the kind of cutscenes you'll see in this game are Blackburn going through a list of events that had happened,
What you're going to do
and explaining how he got to the point where he is now.
Ah, I see. So just like the Sonic movie.
Yeah. And the missions we play are essentially us playing through it how Blackburn's telling it.
When did you first hear
Makes sense.
about Solomon
Yeah.
PLR?
It was 9 months ago.
So it starts
Sorry
here
about
9.
You're only 9.
I was choking on my own soda.
Get fucked.
So it pretty much starts 9 months ago in Iraqi Kurdistan.
All right. Loading. Loading.
Oh, this is the song.
Oh, this
Okay.
is what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
Now we need to talk.
Exactly. In order
Okay.
to not get copyright struck, we need to talk over the entire thing about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you guys want to talk about?
So a freaking. What do you guys have opinions on video game cases? Because I have been debating whether I should like get rid of all my game cases for my physical.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing.
that's my game.
Like, when it comes to video game cases, like, I have gone to a point where I mostly get most of my games online to like near all of them. So I'm like, I mean, I have these mostly just because I either had it before I made the switch or because I like the game. Which the only one that currently is under that umbrella is DMC5.
So you kept the physical case for that one.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have the I bought a physical case for it. Because like either I have whatever games I have physically are either ones that I got before I kind of switched to all digital, or I like enough to buy it in physical.
Okay.
Or the only one currently under that umbrella is DMC5.
I like keep all the cases for the physical games I bought.
I kind of would too, but the reason I bring this up because I don't have any shelf space anymore, and I've got over 100 game cases. So I
That sounds like an issue, not ish me.
that's why I'm asking for your guys' opinions, Carlos, because I don't have a very solid answer for what I want to do because
I don't think either of us gave
a lot
of
of these game cases I really like and I really fancy, and I have a lot of the manuals too. So I don't want to get rid of all those, but at the same
Find a
time,
box.
I don't have a shelf or a box. I guess I could go buy a box, but then why? I just freaking I put all of the CDs in a freaking CD traveling case that just tiny little slits for CDs.
Yeah.
But whatever. I guess I'll figure something out. I would
But
like.
I probably should introduce the fucking group here since, well, they're who we're gonna be sticking with through this fucking game. Except for the guy right in front of me. He's not gonna be around for very long.
Oh, okay. Never
So
mind.
in front we have Campo. He's the leader. Can't tell if the second guy. Okay, the guy with the rocket launcher on him. That's Makovich. The guy with the giant machine gun is Montez, and Chaffin. Don't worry about him. He won't be involved in the story very long.
Not very long.
Yeah. So
You're saying he's gonna die.
yeah, my character. No, he's not gonna die. But he's just not in the story very long. He's in the story for maybe like 10 minutes, if that.
I see.
But it'll pretty much just be your character, Campo, Montez, and Makovich.
And this is the beginning of the flashback sequence, right?
Yes, this was 9 months ago.
9 months ago. Gotcha.
And essentially the situation they're in right now is that a group called the PLR, which is known as the People's Liberation Republic. I don't know what the R stands for, but I know what the P and the L stand for. But essentially, they moved themselves into Iran. Or no, this is Iraq, not Iran.
I don't like this shit.
Both.
That's what I meant by Jaffin's not going to be around very long. He gets shit. He's not dead.
Oh, he's just shot. Okay.
No, he's just injured. But essentially, the PLR crossed over into Iraq, and it's essentially just become now an invasion story of trying to keep the PLR out of Iraq and push them back to Iran.
Gotcha. Alrighty then.
They're pretty much this game's version of the Taliban.
More or less. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
More or less, but you know, you can only go so far.
More or less, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised because, like, around the time when this came out, a lot of modern shooters, the time around this came out, was during the middle of both the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War.
Oh, this was released 2011, I believe.
Okay, the final year of the Iraq War, but like we didn't know that would be the final year of the Iraq War, so
yeah,
yeah. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if like a lot of these games were supposed to be social commentaries about the effects of warfare, especially the mid to like the 2000s, early 2010s version of modern warfare.
Yeah.
Also, I happen to notice like a flashing A prompt. There are QuickTime events in this game.
There are, but they're not like too annoying.
They're not too annoying.
No, they're relatively. You can literally remember them like off the top of your head because they're like. It's not like they switch them up every time. I mean, there are a few here I think I actually fail at, but that's because I was being a fucking dumbass who looked away from the screen.
Okay.
But yeah, they're not terrible.
They're not too terrible. Are you punished severely for failing one?
In a way, yeah.
In a way, okay. Because I played some games where freaking.
I don't know why the fuck I run ahead like this. I'm a massive moron for it. Yeah, and not even short time in a minute, I died.
Good job, Cam.
So much louder than everything else.
Because the clips are always going to be louder than the actual footage.
Yeah, this is your very first editing project, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I try to do during those segments for when I'm editing is that I boost the volume on the game just purely. I boost it all the way up, and then I just keep the clips at the same volume that they are when I download them. Well, it's a case-by-case basis when it comes to that, but I just want to make sure everything coming out of the speakers sounds generally the same.
Okay. Well, you can expect Halo to be like this as well, so.
Okay. Cool. And also when I say it with like, don't wear headphones while doing it, because headphones can be very deceiving when it comes to volume balancing.
I really don't wear headphones.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Usually for me, I just have the audio of the game be like how it naturally sounds coming out of the speakers, and then any like clips and extra stuff I put in, I make it either louder or quieter if I need to, for whatever reason.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I do the opposite.
In my defense, this is my first attempt at this.
Yeah, that's
right.
fine.
So that's how.
As someone
they have-
who's never edited before.
Yeah, this is like, well, like, did you have at least a fun time doing this one?
I did, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Like I said, even though I did a lot of these videos at night where I was tired, so I thought they were extremely funny when I did them.
Yeah.
Who knows how they probably are now, but I really
Yeah.
don't review the footage after I finish editing it.
Yeah, for me, it's usually like I don't watch my own game footage until about like 4 months afterwards when we actually do the voiceover. Oh man.
I hope Chaffin's gonna be.
I basically watch my gameplay and my video like as I'm working on it throughout the entire thing, and then usually what happens is because our recording sessions are so much later, I just forget about them for like 2 months, and then we record, and I'm like, oh, I forgot I did that.
Yeah, that's why.
I watch the footage after I finish recording just to make sure nothing like fucked up.
Right.
But that's like the only time I'll ever watch it. Even after I finish it, like finish editing it, I don't watch it.
Okay. But I guess we'll just have to see how that how the audio will balance out when I finally do put this on YouTube and stuff like that. Because I'm trying to do something new. Is like I don't want to use the actual audio file from the raw footage.
I don't know.
Like I'm trying to use the audio that we hear from the recording voiceover, like this recording.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds better that way. Because like I did that with some of the early new stuff, if that makes sense. Just we hear both of them, and it doesn't. It's a slight echo effect, and I don't want that echo effect anymore.
Yeah.
So we'll just see how this one plays out. Because I did complain at the beginning that it wasn't loud enough, but then it was loud.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So this part of the mission right here is obviously we saw that a sniper took out Chaffin. Well, I say take out, he took him down. Now essentially we're trying to kill the sniper. But the issue is obviously he's a goddamn sniper.
Right.
So we have to play this very tactically. Which is funny, you get to take him out with a rocket launcher.
I see what you mean then.
This game gives you a bit of action.
Talk to me. You got eyes on? I got it.
A bit of action.
Bit of action.
Well, like right now,
believe
it's a break from the action.
Yeah. I think I've actually told you, Ethan, this is one of the game that kind of has, like, destructible surfaces.
Yeah, I'm slightly remembering this. I remember that we did, like, the beginning of a playthrough of this game years and years and years ago.
That was, like, 3 years ago.
Oh, more than that, dude.
I thought it was 3 years ago, because we were still in high school. And I was on my... I think I was on my second year of football then, so I think that was, like, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
I, for some reason, thought I could shoot him from here. Just why not? Let's test things out.
Wasn't 3 years ago, like junior year? Or like
Yeah.
beginning
3 years ago was 2019.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's at best, like at best late junior, early senior.
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
Really now? I never would have guessed. I think he's still alive.
We good? We're good.
Who knows? He might turn out to be
It's just like we walk away and he puts a bullet in one of us.
I know, right?
So this next part is essentially defending the medic crew that's trying to get Chaffin out of there.
Which direction, over?
North side.
And for some reason, it slows your walking speed down there.
Misfit 1-3 in position.
Down there?
Clear.
Like, when I was walking over to the ledge, it slowed my speed down.
Keep your
Oh,
eyes peeled for hostiles.
odd.
Our guys are pretty exposed down there.
Probably didn't want you to be ahead of the dialogue, maybe? I don't know. I know some
This game is known for doing that
I see enemy
sometimes.
movement, street level.
I see. Yeah, I know some games try to, like, dynamicize? I don't know if that's a proper word to say that. Your walking speed when it comes
It's close
to
enough.
cinematic experience. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncharted does that a lot actually, because it wants you to take in the breathtaking graphics. You know.
This is breathtaking, but like now it's like, why does it exist?
I mean, it's like even the first game, the 2007 game, looks really pretty for the PS3 standards. But again, PS3 standards, so like I know what you mean.
And the Battlefield where we played was 3 years ago.
Okay. So it was 2019.
Yeah, I knew it was.
Okay. All right. I didn't take your word for it at first, but I guess I'll go.
I know when I post my own footage.
Okay. Oh man.
Do not test me on that.
Okay. What year was it when you did your first Don't Talk and Nobody Explode?
When I did the first one?
Yes.
So then this would actually be the one on Josh's channel, actually.
Do you mean old channel?
Yeah, the old.
Yeah.
Josh's old channel.
Isn't it gone?
Yeah, before it went gone.
Yeah,
Reduced
before it went
to Adam.
gone. That one, I believe, that was over 5 years ago. I believe that was 6 years ago. Because the one I posted on, first one I ever posted on my channel was 5 years ago.
Okay.
Misfit 1-3, this is Doc Holiday.
So 2016.
We're through.
I might
Yes.
still have it.
Hey, maybe. If you still do, I'm just shocked.
Because
I remember watching you.
I archived some of my more important videos when I still had the old channel when I was like getting rid of it and moving to the game box, so I might still have it.
Yeah. I'm like, I remember the day watching you edit that footage and then watching it back. I was laughing my ass off. That was the first time when I learned about editing.
What's up?
Oh my god.
God, I sound
Oh my god.
This is a bridge.
There's a
I
shadow.
can't even look back at my old videos because I cringe so hard.
Yeah, I hate my myself when I was younger.
Why?
I was just a fucking idiot back then.
Was?
You're also the only one out of this friend group who by 7th grade was growing a beard.
Go, go.
This was part 2 that I
As a
had.
part 2?
I
Okay,
do
so
remember the first time I saw
so then-
Josh was during orientation. I didn't really fucking like talk to him, but I saw you like that fucker's drone had like a big beard. What the fuck happened to him?
It's the Italian in his blood. I'm pretty sure.
it was the first okay, so the first one was actually on my channel.
Yeah, the first one was yours. Then the second one was like
That was late.
It was like too long to fit on your channel because you had to like go through some process.
at
But
the
I already
time,
went through that, so
I didn't
I was
know-
able to upload it instead.
Yeah, because at the time I didn't know about the verification thing.
Yeah.
So
Verification.
that was late June of 2016 when I uploaded that first one. And I think that second one was like a year later.
This what does it actually media created?
How did you even
Yeah. What is this? This was in like October of 2016. It says.
Okay, so that was only a few months. Because I know we kind of started doing it like by a yearly thing,
Yeah.
but I don't remember when we started doing it a yearly thing.
Contact.
God, I still fucking, I go back and I cringe on that fucking old Floyd Light Sun video.
The thing that you sent over for a while.
6th grade me was
Oh my
fucking.
God.
Oh my god! You could tell I was shy as shit.
What was that comment that I sent over?
I don't
Fucking-
know.
Oh, it was like something. It was like you had said, "Look how much I've changed since this," and I said, "You changed?"
Yeah. Well, I don't remember 6th grade me having a fucking beard, Ethan.
Oh yeah, I guess you do have a beard now, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I just don't like watching like any older stuff that I did because it. I was stupid. I was fat. Like I hated my voice. Like
I only remember the footage from the Sun video because I had remembered that Carlos won't know this, but I think
Probably
you
not.
two might. If you remember, I was in the advanced choir in middle school.
Yeah.
Well, I remember out there was an old. This was around wintertime when we went to the grotto, which, for those who don't know what the grotto is, it's a music fest. It's a winter music festival. And a bunch of schools had gone to it. And one year, I believe that was my 7th grade year, I believe. I remember that there was a news story about the grotto, and our class was in it. And I stood right next to the guy who ran the damn thing, and I remember the words. Hold on.
Hello there.
There you go. That was for you, Ethan.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
But I remember literally the guy saying to me, was like, "Have you ever been on TV before?" I'm like, "Nope." And he's like, "Well, be prepared."
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you should have been better off not telling you that.
Well, it's funny because I've tried finding the footage and I just cannot find it anymore.
Huh.
It's
Odd.
like for some reason disappeared, and I can't remember what channel it was on at that time. I'm like just beating the shit out of a man in a cage.
Yeah, this was the part that I used for our 2022 trailer footage. And I've always laughed at this part because you're beating a guy up to the tune of Escape from the City.
I did kind of find that funny when I watched it. I'm like, it's funny because the song does not fit at all.
No,
What's going on here?
But it's hilarious. I figured, why not? It's funny.
Yeah. Like, just screw it. Why not?
Yes, I love quick time events.
To be fair, I think when I first played that, I did fail at that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because this was a time when I was not prepared for quick time events.
Yeah. The age when you finally first come to that experience, like, wait, I have to have my controller in my hand even during the cutscenes?
I didn't, yeah, and then that moment I accidentally clicked the Xbox button.
End the game.
Because I didn't first play this game until probably 2013. About 2 years after it had been released.
Yeah, very young.
Yeah. And then I started playing it a lot more, and I'm like, and then I came to realize I really like this game. Unfortunately, the multiplayer servers aren't active on Xbox, but they are on PlayStation 3 for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. I remember trying to play it here, and it just didn't work. And then I bought a copy for my PlayStation 3, and the servers were still extremely active. On the PlayStation 3.
That is very odd.
Which unfortunately sucks, because means I don't have all the shit that I had when I played on Xbox.
No. Do you have multiplayer stats? Or how does it work?
On here, I don't know if I can access it because this is the backwards compatible one.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it shows it. And I got stuck on a fucking car.
Good job. Just jump on it like a Mario.
You will learn cars will be the enemy.
So not the terrorists, the cars are the enemy.
Yes, the cars are the true. Even the terrorists in the cars are the true enemy.
Oh, terrorists in cars, that's the worst.
Well, cars too, because if you shoot cars, obviously they'll explode. And when you're not careful and not paying attention, like I do most of the time.
Oh yeah, and this happens.
Yeah, an earthquake, an entire earthquake.
Death.
Yeah, death.
Yeah, I always found this to be a weird part of the game. Just like there's a freaking just random earthquake in the middle of a war zone.
Well, they did kind of mention like the tremors that happened because
Oh,
they
really?
were near. Cause yeah, in the script it says there's a bunch of tremors, and then there's one of the characters mentions that they're like 50 miles from a major fault line.
Huh. Okay. But still, though.
Still a bit odd, at least.
Yeah, it does feel a bit odd as a transition. You'd think it would be like a bomb going off or something. Because
Like Modern Warfare did.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But, huh.
Look, a bomb.